Hey, Woodpeckers comes with and welcome back to Dragon Age the Veilguard. So, we did a few things, got a lot of companion quests out the way, but right now we're going to do this last thing. We're going to look at the last regret. So let's do it.
I knew that you would find me soon enough. You need the power of a god, the strength that I alone still carry.
The blighted Evanurists will soon break free from their prison. I must make a stronger one that can contain them.
While the prison is important, it is not the only goal you seek.
Why should I not tear down the veil and bring back immortality to all the Elven people? They deserve it.
The Elven people of today do not deserve to see the world they love be torn apart to salve your conscience.
I must fix what I have broken. I am sorry.
As am I, old friend.
Solas killed Mythal? After all that? Is this another memory from a different time?
No. He wore that same outfit in the Inquisition. We knew Solas woke up in this world without most of his power. Now we know how he got it back.
By killing the only other god around and stealing her power.
All that epic magic and godly power. In the end, it comes down to love and murder. Same as always.
Every big mistake Solas made is tied to Mythal. He sacrificed his life as a spirit to join her.
He sacrificed his morals when he created the dagger to stop the Titans.
When the other gods struck her down, he destroyed the Elven Empire to avenge her.
Then he wakes up in this world, where everything's gone but his mistakes. And there she is, alive.
And after all he's done, she sides against him again.
All these mistakes are his fault, and hers too. If she won't help him fix the world, of course he has to kill her.
So, how does everything we know help us now?
He's being honest about fighting the Blight. Whatever happens, he won't risk letting it back out into the world.
Agreed. But he has a plan to escape that prison, and not one we'll like.
He turned on Mythal, the one person he was actually loyal to. There's no way he won't turn on us.
He's a spirit, or was once. He might be able to possess someone, affect minds, all the things spirits do.
He created the Veil. His very nature is tied to it. That will be a source of strength, but also a potential weakness.
Mythal has him all messed up. Anything about her or Elgernon is gonna make him angry. Sloppy.
Solas thinks he knows what's best for everyone. Anything he does, he'll do while telling himself he's the hero.
That gives us something to start from. Algernon and Gillenane are the two big problems right now, but when Solas makes his move, we'll be ready.
You have witnessed the Protector's tale, Dweller. Almost to its end.
Almost? How can there be more?
When the mighty fall, their echoes cross the ages. An audience is warranted. Speak with your visitor. She awaits you in the crossroads.
Speak with my visitor in the crossroads. Meet Morgan in the crossroads. Oh, okay. Alright. That works. Okay, y'all. Okay, y'all have approval, but I don't think the approval rating increases y'all bond level, does it? Let me see something. No one wants to talk. So I did do some stuff away. His bond is already level 10, so it didn't matter. I increased Candace's bond level to 9. And Tasha didn't get to 9. She got to a little higher in 8, but Everybody's either 9 or 10 with the exception of Tosh. And Davern, he's level 10 for some goddamn reason. Granted, I actually don't know why he's level 10. I didn't take him out as much as I did a lot of people. I actually don't know how he's level 10. That's interesting. You know what? Let me see something. I want to see if there is a way to increase bond level, because I do want to try getting everybody to 10. But if there's not, then I might want to just screw it. But I want to see if there is a way. Let's see. You can do. Da da da. That's not what I'm looking for. So you can probably get it by defeating enemies that are connected to their factions. So let's go to world map. So if I kill enemies related to their factions, like the Antivan Crows or the Antom, the Lords of Fortune, or actually the Antom as well. Moral Watchers are demons and undead. Child Dragons are the Venatori. Veil Jumpers are the Venatori. And maybe demons. Great Warrens are Darkspawn. So that's why Davern's probably high up, because he's fought a lot of Darkspawn with him. So let me go speak with Morrigan, and we can go from there. Let's see. Okay. I'm gonna take this party and we're gonna go. Okay, in the crossroads. I forgot that I got the shield and everything after I completed the traversal one. But I don't like the shield. I got a shield and the sword, I just don't like the shield. I also changed my outfit, so it's dope now. I like this one. Alright, who am I meeting? Alright. Morrigan. That makes...
Well met, Rook.
Hello.
How did you get here?
I did tell you I had my ways through Illuvians when I introduced you to the Inquisitor, did I not?
The Illuvians in general, yes, but not the Dread Wolf's crossroads.
I would think you have more pressing questions at the moment. Questions about Solas and Mythal?
Mythal?
The two gods have always been linked, have they not? First, when Mythal bade her companion spirit to abandon the Fade and take on mortal form. Then, when Solas spilled Mythal's mortal blood, that he might absorb her power as his own.
Wait. How do you know exactly what we saw of Solas's past?
Think upon it, Rook. You saw for yourself in the Dread Wolf's memories. When Mythal stood against the gods' manipulations of the Blight, she was betrayed and struck down. Yet she survived and returned ages later to aid the Inquisition in its hour of need. How?
So, if Mythal was originally a spirit, maybe that's how she survived her body's death.
Very good. Mythal was a spirit turned elven. And when her body was struck down, to spirit, she returned. Her essence sheltered in a willing mortal vessel. Over the centuries, she journeyed from host to host, slowly amassing her former power anew. Until once again, she was struck down, on this occasion, by Solas. He absorbed her power, but not her memories.
Then where did they... Wait. You?
As you say.
If your Mythal returned in Morrigan, we need your help with fighting the gods.
And here I am, as you may notice. But there is something I must make clear.
What? That was like how Elganon and Gillenane can talk in your head, but...
'Twas Mythal you heard, her echoes. Yet I am not the goddess returned.
What are you, then?
I once feared Mythal would consume me were I to carry her, but 'twas not so. I remain free-willed and mortal. What I now possess is but a spark of Mythal, shadowed memories through which to sift for meaning. As to our admixture, I suspect you have questions.
So, there's the soul of an elven god inside you. How does that even happen?
Mythal's last host was my mother, Flemeth.
Oh.
When I learned she intended me to become the next receptacle of an ancient god's soul, I feared naught would be left of my own. It inevitably came to pass on a deep night. I was awakened by the presence of a blaze of magic in the shape of a woman who both was and was not my mother.
This isn't the strangest thing I've heard, but it's close.
'Tis difficult to describe, even now. Mythal's memories were both gift and burden, this blazing woman told me, but I must accept them of my own accord. The decision was paralyzing. What would it mean to become such a host? What would be lost if I refused? In the end, 'twas something in my mother's voice which guided me.
What was that?
Regret. Not the regret of a god, but of a mother who knew she would never see me again. And so, my mind remains my own. What I gained was knowledge, both Mythal's and of those who bore her.
How can you carry Mythal's soul if you're not an elf?
Her spark has sheltered within both elves and humans who were sympathetic to her in thought and circumstance. Mythal's last host was a woman wronged, trapped by those sworn to love her. We may readily imagine their kinship.
You would have met Solas in the Inquisition, right?
I did indeed. 'Twas before I possessed Mythal's memories. At the time, I thought Solas a scowling elven apostate whose sole passion was finding arguments. He heard me, in all my ignorance, expound on the histories of the elven people, explaining legends he had witnessed himself.
Bet he loved that.
'Tis not a memory that brings me pride.
Do you have information we can use against Gillenane or Elganon, or Solas?
The last time Mythal faced Elganon and Gillenane, she was struck down by the very dagger you now carry.
What about Solas?
You may recall he murdered Mythal's former host to claim her godly might as his own. I hoard no untapped magical secrets, Rook. What I do possess, I share freely with you and the Veil Jumpers.
All right. You didn't come out here just to tell me you're Mythal.
I am not Mythal in her entirety, but yes. The Dreadwolf has occasion to visit you in dreams, where he portions out advice. And now, after finding his memories, you have peered into his deepest sorrows. Tell me then, what do you make of Solas?
I should ask you. Mythal knew Solas better than anyone.
I would influence your answer. Or do you mean to discover if I would stand directly against the Dread Wolf, were there a need?
Would you?
I shall aid you in any way, but that, even had I the power. What has passed between Solas and Mythal, I beg you, do not ask this of me again.
Solas talks a lot about what has to be done, being forced to make hard choices. But it's like he's trying to talk himself into it. I think, deep down, he doesn't entirely believe what he's saying.
'Tis exactly like the old wolf to tie himself into the most intricate knots. 'Tis not malice which made Solas your opponent, but conviction, a belief that only he may halt what he set in motion. Yet Solas was once beloved of Mythal. 'Tis his very loyalty and love for his people that led to the tragedy we now face. You may be in a position to determine how it ends, more so than either of you might realize.
Maybe there's a way we all get what we want.
Do you truly believe such a thing?
Well, maybe at least what we deserve.
If you would shape the outcome of your battle, I've one last secret to share. When Mythal was struck down by the other gods, it was with her own lyrium dagger, the dagger you now carry. Solas recovered it from Elganon, and from it extracted a fragment of Mythal that had lain hidden within its depths. This fragment, a younger sister to the one I carry, if you will, resides here, in the crossroads. I can open the way for you. Find her, survive the encounter, and the essence you obtain will aid you in times to come.
Another fragment of Mythal, in addition to the one inside you.
You are aware of what the word fragment means, are you not? One small piece of many, formed when something greater is broken. The first elves were spirits, as you well know, and when a spirit is broken, it may shatter into pieces, each holding part of the original. Among the ancient elves who became known as gods, Durthaman and his brother, Falondine, are but one example.
You make it sound like this piece of Mythal is going to attack me.
You know Solas, and have seen Elganon, and memories of Mythal. They are creatures of emotion, as all spirits are. The fragment of Mythal that resides in me lived among mortals for thousands of years. She has grown wiser and more patient. This younger sister has not. She is the essence of Mythal as a god. She is unlikely to listen to polite requests, and though she is but a fragment of the goddess, the battle will test you sorely.
If she's just going to attack us, why tell us about her at all? We have enough enemies already.
A fragment of a god's essence is a powerful thing. It may give you options against Elganon and Gillenane, or against the Dreadwolf himself, should he prove as cunning and treacherous as ever.
What kind of spirit was Mythal before she became an elf? I know Solas is elven for pride.
Mythal enjoyed ruling and having power, but it came not from the overweening desire to crush resistance, as is the case with Elganon. The emotion that inspired her might best be described as benevolence, a guiding hand inclined to kindness. But like any spirit, when angered or twisted against her purpose, a more violent aspect arose. Where the Dreadwolf's wisdom gave way to pride when the world did not meet his standards, Mythal's benevolence gave way to retribution. After all, when kindness fails, the guilty must be punished.
If I were to try to talk with her, do you have any suggestions?
She will demand respect, but detest flattery. She appreciates righteous anger, but will not tolerate pity. She is, for want of better phrasing, prickly. But if you are determined to try, then I wish you luck.
You would know this aspect of Mythal better than anyone. Could you try talking to her?
I dare say she would attack me on sight.
Spirits can't get along with fragments of each other.
Spirits, certainly. but the aspects of a self-righteous god who have walked different paths for ages? One bears the insult of her betrayal by the Evanurus, and then by Solas, as fresh wounds, insult upon injury. The other once fell in love with an Alamari chieftain and lived happily in a swamp for centuries. Each reminds the other that another path existed, that they could have been wrong, and nothing angers Mythal like being wrong.
Thank you for the information, Morrigan.
I only ask that you reflect upon what I have said. The Dreadwolf is not so apart from the world as he thinks. There, you have the advantage of him.
That's a lot of lore to dump on a dude, man. I had to stop and just read through it and think about, when the hell did you get the damn Spirit of Mythal? Okay, so it came to you randomly on one night, so you just have it. Okay. Okay, so Fleming is actually truly, I guess, actually dead. Oh man, my head hurts. I have to think about this a whole different type of light. 2 parts of Mythal are now about to... So they're not joining together, but they are... Okay. Okay.
A god's fragment, sharper than the whole, prevail, or be sundered completely.
Okay.
We're getting close to where Morrigan said that other fragment of Mythal was.
This is gonna be an interesting turn of events. I'd really rather not fight her. It'll remind me of the... I see somebody in the background there. It will remind me of the time you had to fight Flemeth. As I see a chest up there. It's a unique chest. That's the chest I'm missing. Alright. I could probably search around here afterwards. Let me see something. I'm like, okay, I gotta think how to... My mind is circling and spinning about the lore.
It has to be her.
Will this be a conversation with words or knives?
Guess we'll find out.
Oh, I'd rather words. I'd rather not kill a fragment of Mythal. I don't want to kill her again. It's gonna be interesting. This is a... You're gonna turn into a dragon, aren't you?
You are Rook. I have seen you and your companions. We made ourselves bodies to be like humans, but I never expected to see humans scurrying about in the Dread Wolf's crossroads. And you know who I am?
Mythal.
The part of me that survived betrayal by the rest of the Evanurus, if this can be called surviving. Solas. He drew me from the dagger that struck me down, but what is left of me can only survive here. I cannot return to the world, and even the true Fade is denied me. All I can do is watch. Why are you here? To beg me to give up what remains of myself to help you defeat the monsters Elganan and Gillenane have become? Or do you simply think yourself ready to fight a god?
I came here to ask for your help. The gods have endangered the world and...
You dare explain to me what they are doing? You are 1,000 years from knowing the proper words.
We saw Solas's memories, his regrets.
You saw the recollection he cultivated like a tree, twisting to catch the sun. You wish for my help? Convince me. Make your case, and I will yield my essence willingly to help you against Elganan and Gillenane. Fail, and I shall kill you for wasting my time, or you will kill me and obtain my essence in doing so. A harder-edged, simpler version. It has been centuries since a petitioner stood before me, so why should I help you?
Solas is helping me.
Solas is using you. Besides, why should I esteem the Dreadwolf's approbation? He rebelled against me.
But the two of you stay close.
Until he killed the tattered fragment of me who hid inside the human swamp witch and wept. He keeps me here, yet has not visited since waking from his slumber. Tell me this. What should I have done when Solas turned against me after all we had been to one another?
Solas made his choice. You made yours. It might have been cleaner for you to move on from him completely instead of keeping your feelings for him.
Just like that? Do you feel so little that you could follow such a path with someone you had known for centuries?
You asked me what you should have done, not what I would have done.
Not bad, but not enough. Let us speak of something else.
You can't want Elganon and Gillenane to rule the world. Not after what they did to you.
I ruled alongside them for centuries. I bear them no love now, and they were ever flawed, as all rulers are. Yet the world needs rulers. So set the Blight aside and tell me why I should help you topple them.
How am I supposed to just set the Blight aside?
By making an argument not related to it, as I asked you to.
The Blight is a core part of who they are. And I don't think you're in favor of it.
If you wish to prove your worth, you must do better than that.
I am worthy of your help.
That is for me to judge.
I am fighting to protect this world.
Any petty tyrant can fight those who come to their land and claim to be protecting their people. I have seen rulers, human as you are, the mages of Tevinter, following in the Elven Empire's footsteps. They build nothing that does not serve them. Why should I believe you are any better? What is a protector to you?
It's making a place that's safe for everyone. That means defending against danger. But it also means building a strong community that works together for the common good.
And what have you built?
Look at my team. We're not just hired blades. We started as strangers and grew together into a family.
My patience wears thin. Choose your next words carefully. Why must I give myself over to you?
If I don't stop the gods, the whole world will be corrupted by the Blight.
That is why you must succeed, so tell me why I must help you.
We know the truth about the Blight. We know it came from the imprisoned dreams of the Titans after you and Solas defeated them.
And?
Stopping the Blight mattered enough for you to talk with Solas even after he rebelled against you. It mattered enough for you to stand against the other gods.
And I was struck down for doing so, betrayed by those I had ruled beside for centuries.
You made the difficult choice to protect your home because it was the right thing to do. Help me do the same.
Your arguments are compelling. I find you worthy, Rook. I have spent thousands of years watching. I shall miss that. But if what I am can protect the innocent and smite the guilty, this is what remains of me. I give it to you freely. Use it to protect this world with kindness when possible and cunning when necessary.
I will. Thank you. The essence of a god. Like a piece of the sun. I've never felt something so alive.
And now, what's the next step?
The god knows her moment. At least her essence does. When the time comes, we'll be ready.
Termites. Oh, what is this? Wait, hold on. What you mean 0 physical damage? What the hell, man? It looks like a dope ass sword. What you mean I can't use this? It has 0 physical damage and has crap stagger. Regrets of the Dread Wolf. A fragment of Thal found the team worthy of her power and wittingly surrendered her essence. That power now rests safely with the team, ready for when they find a way to use it to stop Elganon and Ganae, or any other god who might strike.
We did it. We got Mythal's essence.
She was willing to talk after all.
Not sure what we do with it just yet, but if Morrigan's telling the truth, it'll come in handy at some point.
I'm legit convinced this was supposed to be a dragon fight. At some point, I might reload this and see what the dragon fight's like. But oh, what up? Fallen Protector. Other thing is, how the hell do I get this chest? I see it up there. Somebody want to explain to me how I get up there? Wait, can I jump down and then something happens? Let me see. I don't like this shield. I don't hate it, but I don't love it. Oh, look, okay, I actually could jump down. This was definitely supposed to be a goddamn dragon fight. Looking at this, the health and stuff that's in here, 100% was supposed to be a dragon fight. Given that all the elven gods had a dragon attached to them, except for Solas. What is this then? Unique amulet. Pale reflection, 20% damage versus. Considered to have. Wait. Standard enemies are now always considered to have low health. Does not affect boss enemies. Defeating an enemy grants 5% ultimate. That's not bad, honestly. That's not bad. I actually like that. If there was a new game plus, I would use some of this. That drop was a little long. I don't know what the hell was up with that. I want to see if there's anything else in here. What? I feel like I just saw lightning. Like in, oh, I did see lightning. What the hell? Well, that's a deep cliff. Going right into nothingness. This was 100% supposed to be a dragon fight, because look at this. Unless Mythal is just really like, I don't know, what the hell? I saw a shadow of something moving above me. It was like a block. I got confused. Alright, well, there's nothing in the middle here. So, Solas put a part of Mythal here and just left it. Kind of shit is that, Solas? Nest of the Ancients. Is it more of Nest of the Ancient? Like it's only one of them. It's not like all of them were here. I got to... Oh, whoa, hold up. A refuge from Mythal. Solas always thought Mythal would join us eventually, that she was better than the rest of the Avenuris. He made this place so she'd be comfortable here once she joined the rebellion. Now it's too late. Solas has sealed this place off out of grief. He won't let me in. I'm sorry, my friend. There was something left for the war to take from you after all. Okay. Hey, but I need you to take me back to the crossroads. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do now.
Ancient power twice recalled from darkness.
I wonder if Algernon and Gideon could feel Mythal's presence at all. Apparently not. Alright, so what's the... What are the quests right now? Gotta go to Talktown, meet with the Inquisitor. Oh, and I gotta go to Docktown for Neff. Okay. With all that being said, I might just do the Docktown one, meet with Neff, and then next episode do everything there. But I do want to do the Crossroads and switch this out. Well, you know what? Never mind. Doesn't matter. I'm gonna just go to the Docktown real quick. Although, hold on. I just thought, like, if I came here, is the team gonna have something to say about the fact that we met with all? Apparently not. No one gives a crap. Alright, so we're gonna go to Docktown, we're gonna meet Nev, and then that's how we're gonna end the episode. All of y'all have your Veil Jumper stuff. Dope, dope, dope. I like how even Morgan called us the Veil Jumpers. 1 second here. I don't want to walk all the way over here. Actually, I don't know what this quest is with Nev. I think it's just us hanging out. Yes, because there's no nothing for Venatori or anything. Not that one. Where's Nev? Okay.
Thought the cart was done when the Venatori grabbed me. You did a good job polishing her up.
I was happy to help. Besides, Nev might starve without your cart.
Yeah, well, free fish next time. You too, Gallus.
Sure, Hal. Rana, I've got someone for you to meet.
Right. I'm almost finished here.
Good reading? And here I thought you'd be working our cases.
I got a tip on a red lyrium smuggler who leaves coded messages in the paper. I placed a coded ad, pretending to be a buyer. If the smuggler took the bait, I'll know where he's trading the goods.
One day we'll come here and not get mixed up in something.
Well, then what would we do for fun?
I've got a few ideas.
Until then, it's reading the paper. What could go wrong?
Are we tempting fate now? That is fun. So, what are we after?
We're looking for the phrase Virantium Brandy.
Got it.
Hold on. What's this? Nev, Gallus, and Rana Savas, investigators?
Right. That. I may have paid for another small advertisement.
You what?
If we want to help people, they need an easier way to find us. It's approachable.
I regret this already.
Docktown couldn't ask for better protectors.
Oh, it could, but we're all right.
There. Virantium Brandy. I know where to stop the red lyrium deal. This one, anyway.
Good catch. You might work out after all. Still, I'd prefer you have backup when you need it. And if I'm not around... Rana, meet the Viper. I put in a word for you.
The Viper? You're real? Wait, a word? For what?
Come. It's time you met the Shadow Dragons.
Are you Nev Gallus?
How did you...
I saw your advertisement. I need your help.
Then you're in the right place.
My hero.
I wasn't already. Have a seat. I'm guessing you've got a story.
Okay. Codex looking after the Docktown. And this was supposed to be a nice little get together, Nev, and yet I still got wrapped up. That increased your bond, but it didn't do much else. Like, it didn't get you to 10. It most likely get there before in the game, so it's fine. Alright, I have almost all the codex entries. What was my character have a thing? That was the last one. I don't like the fact that this thing sucks. Like, hold on, let me see. I want to see something real quick. Cut that off. It looks pretty dope. I like it. But it has horrible stats still. Okay. The other thing that I got from Athal was pretty cool. I thought that was nice. Okay, what's going to end up happening is I'm going to end the episode right here. I want to thank you guys very much for watching. If you enjoyed this, please like, share, and comment. And Rook, look up, look up. Don't bow. Dude, come on. I'm trying to end the episode here. Anyway, I want to thank you guys very much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. Later, Wolfpack.